It was a dark and stormy night. Raj, a famous movie director, and his girlfriend Priya, a rising star, were driving to a secluded resort in Winton for a romantic getaway. They had just finished shooting a horror film and wanted to relax and celebrate. As they drove along the winding road, Raj noticed that the car's GPS was acting strangely. It kept changing directions and showing different routes. He tried to ignore it and follow the signs, but soon he realized that they were lost. He couldn't see any landmarks or other vehicles on the road. He felt a surge of panic and frustration. "Where are we?" Priya asked, sensing his anxiety. "Are you sure this is the right way?" "I don't know, babe. The GPS is messed up. Maybe we should turn back and find another way," Raj said, looking for a place to turn. "Wait, look. There's a sign. It says Winton Resort, 10 kilometers ahead. We're almost there." Priya pointed to a faded wooden sign on the side of the road. "Are you sure? That sign looks old and rusty. Maybe it's a trap," Raj said, feeling uneasy. "Don't be silly. It's probably just an old sign. Come on, let's go. We've been driving for hours. I'm tired and hungry," Priya said, coaxing him to continue. All right, fine, let's go," Raj said reluctantly. He pressed the accelerator and drove towards the sign. As they approached the sign, they heard a loud thud. The car jerked and came to a halt. Raj looked at the dashboard and saw that the engine light was on. He tried to start the car, but it wouldn't budge. "What happened?" Priya asked, alarmed. "I don't know. Something hit the car. Maybe a rock or a branch. The engine is dead," Raj said, getting out of the car. He opened the hood and saw that the wires and cables were cut and torn. He felt a chill run down his spine. He realized that someone or something had sabotaged their car. "Raj, what's going on?" Priya asked, getting out of the car. "Someone cut the wires. We're stuck here," Raj said, looking around. "Who? Why?" Priya asked, scared. "I don't know. Maybe it's a prank. Maybe it's someone from the film crew. Maybe they're trying to scare us," Raj said, trying to sound calm. "Or maybe it's something else, something more sinister," Priya said, remembering the horror film they had just made. "Don't say that. Don't think like that. It's not real. It's just a movie," Raj said, shaking his head. "Then how do you explain this?" Priya said, pointing to the sign. Raj looked at the sign and gasped. It was not the same sign they had seen before. It was a different sign, a sign that read, "****. Welcome to Winton, the town where nightmares come true." Raj felt a cold sweat on his forehead. He realized that they had entered a trap that was set by someone or something that knew their deepest fears, a trap that was designed to make them suffer and die. He turned to Priya and saw that she was pale and trembling. He grabbed her hand and said, "Come on, let's get out of here. Let's find help. Let's run." They ran towards the road, hoping to find a way out. But as they ran, they heard a loud roar. A roar that sounded like a beast that was hungry and angry, a beast that was coming for them. They looked back and saw a pair of glowing red eyes that belonged to a creature that was half human and half animal, a creature that was covered in fur and blood, a creature that had sharp teeth and claws, a creature that was the monster from their horror film. The creature lunged at them, ready to tear them apart. Raj and Priya screamed as they faced their worst nightmare. I always loved driving at night. I loved the feeling of freedom and adventure. I loved the thrill of speed and danger. I loved the mystery of the unknown. That's why I agreed to go on a road trip with my best friend, Ravi. He had just bought a new car and wanted to test it out. He suggested that we drive to a nearby hill station where we could enjoy the scenic views and the cool breeze. He said it would be fun. I agreed. It sounded like fun. I was wrong. It was a nightmare. We left around 10 p.m. after packing some snacks and drinks. We planned to reach the hill station by midnight, spend some time there and then drive back. We thought it would be a quick and easy trip. We thought wrong. As we drove along the highway, we noticed that there were very few cars on the road. We thought it was because it was late and most people were asleep. We thought it was a good thing. We thought it meant less traffic and more speed. We thought wrong. As we drove further, we noticed that the road was getting darker and narrower. We thought it was because we were approaching the hills and the trees were blocking the light. We thought it was a normal thing. We thought it meant more adventure and more excitement. We thought wrong. As we drove deeper, we noticed that the road was getting rougher and steeper. We thought it was because we were climbing the hills and the terrain was changing. We thought it was a challenging thing. We thought it meant more skill and more fun. We thought wrong. As we drove higher, we noticed that the road was getting weirder and creepier. We saw signs that made no sense. Signs that warned us of dangers that didn't exist. Signs that told us to turn back or face the consequences. Signs that scared us and confused us. We ignored them. We thought they were pranks. We thought they were jokes. We thought they were harmless. We thought wrong. As we drove further, we noticed that the road was getting lonelier and quieter. We saw no other cars, no other people, no other signs of life. We heard no other sounds, no other voices, no other noises. We felt no other presence, no other warmth, no other comfort. We felt alone. We felt scared. We felt doomed. We realized we were wrong. We realized we had made a mistake. We realized we had entered a trap that was set by someone or something that hated us. A trap that was meant to torture us and kill us. A trap that was part of a game that we didn't know we were playing, a game that we couldn't win. We realized we were in trouble. We realized we needed help. We realized we had to escape. We tried to turn around and go back, but the road behind us was gone. It was replaced by a wall of fire. A wall of fire that blocked our way and burned our eyes. A wall of fire that laughed at us and mocked us. A wall of fire that spoke to us and said, "Welcome to the night drive, the game where you drive to survive. You have entered the first level, the level of fire. You have two choices, either drive through the fire and reach the next level, or stay here and burn to death. The choice is yours. The clock is ticking. Good luck." We looked at the wall of fire and felt a surge of panic and disbelief. We couldn't believe what we were hearing. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. We couldn't believe what we were facing. We couldn't believe this was happening. We decided to drive through the fire. We decided to take the risk. We decided to play the game. We decided wrong. As we drove through the fire, we felt a wave of pain and agony. We felt our skin blister and peel. We felt our hair singe and melt. We felt our lungs choke and suffocate. We felt our car explode and disintegrate. We felt our lives end. But they didn't. By some miracle, we survived. We managed to crawl out of the burning wreckage and escape the wall of fire. We were badly injured and bleeding, but we were alive. We were relieved, but we shouldn't have been. As we looked around, we saw that we had reached the next level, the level of ice. We saw that the road ahead was covered with snow and ice. We saw that the temperature was below freezing. We saw that the wind was howling and biting. We saw that the sky was dark and stormy. We saw that we were in a new hell. We heard the voice again, the voice that came from the car radio. "Congratulations, you have passed the first level. You have proven your courage and determination. You have earned the right to continue the game. You have entered the second level, the level of ice. You have two choices, either walk through the ice and reach the next level, or stay here and freeze to death. The choice is yours. The clock is ticking. Good luck." We looked at each other and felt a surge of fear and madness. We couldn't believe what we were hearing. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. We couldn't believe what we were facing. We couldn't believe this was happening. We decided to find the light. We decided to take the challenge. We decided to play the game. We decided wrong. As we searched for the light, we felt a wave of confusion and paranoia. We felt our senses deceive and betray us. We felt our memories fade and distort. We felt our thoughts twist and turn. We felt our minds break and shatter. We felt our lives end. But they didn't. By some miracle, we survived. We managed to find a faint and flickering light and escape the level of darkness. We were mentally unstable and psychotic, but we were alive. We were amazed, but we shouldn't have been. As we looked around, we saw that we had reached the final level, the level of horror. We saw that the road ahead was filled with horrors, horrors that we couldn't imagine, horrors that we couldn't describe, horrors that we couldn't face. We saw that we were in the ultimate hell. We heard the voice again, the voice that came from the car radio. Congratulations, you have passed the 3rd level. You have proven your sanity and intelligence. You have earned the right to finish the game. You have entered the final level, the level of horror. You have one choice: either face your worst nightmare and win the game, or give up and die. The choice is yours. The clock is ticking. Good luck. We looked at each other and felt a surge of courage and determination. We had come this far. We had survived this much.